headed to LA. What do you think about that, Max? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a little something different for you guys. So we're visiting LA for the next couple of days to see Tony Robbins in his Unleash the Power Within event. And if you guys haven't heard of Tony Robbins is a motivational speaker. He's a life and business strategist, and he's also a best-selling author, and he's influenced so many people. If you guys haven't seen his Netflix movie, I'm Not Your Guru, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's eye-opening for sure. We're really excited because this is our first time seeing him live. We kind of have an idea of what he's capable of influencing, but we're not sure, what to expect. If you guys can't tell, I'm a little kind of nasally. I have a cold or something. I think today is probably like the worst day of it, so hopefully I overcome this quickly. But I'm trying to double up on my greens. Kind of want to do this vlog as a way for me to process my thoughts and process the event and everything that's going on at the moment. I feel like that way I really internalize it. And then, I kind of want to do this fun, follow me with being in LA kind of deal. So hopefully you guys like it, and I'll be seeing you around. We weren't able to check in until 3. By the time we got to the area, it was around 12 o'clock. So we had 3 hours to kill and had some lunch there. It was so good. We just finished registering, and the line is still crazy. Watch. We're so excited. Everyone's so hyped. Yeah, we're ready. Even though I feel crappy, I get excited. Right, babe?
Yeah. I'm just gonna give one-word responses from now on.
Why?
Because
He'll open up soon. We've seen so many Prius, what was it, babe? Prius? And then a ton of people honking, at least 50 times in 10 minutes. Sometimes we saw Uber drivers, they were both Uber and Lyft drivers. Every time we saw either a Prius, an Uber and Lyft driver, or we heard someone honk, we would kind of do the punch buggy kind of thing.
I won.
This is the goodie bag that we got since we registered on Wednesday. This they gave us in the line. We got a copy of his new book, Unshakable, which is kind of cool. We were thinking about getting it already. And this packet is on his products, the kind of products that he offers. Gave us this journal to, I guess, go through at the event. Really excited about doing that. And then they gave us a water bottle. We brought our own, but that's kind of cool. They gave us a water bottle. Then they gave us some gloves, which brings a big question mark in my head. I'm not sure why they gave us gloves, but I guess we'll find out. Of course, my name badge I got yesterday, and this is the wristband that I got yesterday. Trail mix to snack on. And I'm not sure what this is, but I'm assuming it's for water. Maybe some sort of powder, electrolyte kind of stuff, but maybe they'll explain more when we get over there. I don't want to put something in my water that I don't know. That's what we got in our goodie bag. Today we're gonna get some breakfast right now and go run to the store to get a couple of things, and then we'll be heading to the event. We feel like there's gonna be some long lines, so we'll see how it goes. Hey, we found the Fratelli Cafe. This place has our heart. We seriously went there like literally every day to get breakfast there. I set like an intention on the first day. I was like, okay, I'm really gonna go all out. I'm gonna fully immerse myself in everything because I want to get the most out of everything, out of this event. It was the best thing I could have done for myself. Every 15-30 minutes or so, we would get up and move and stretch and dance. We actually had to do a fire walk. So basically what that was is there's like a line of coals that was in front of you, hot coals. And so what you would do is walk across and just make it to the other side basically. It sounds simple, but mentally it really challenges you because you're like, wow, I don't think I could do it. The first time I actually learned about it, on the website it says on Thursday night we're gonna do a fire walk, and I was just like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it because I mean, me and pain don't get along. I'm a big baby when it comes to like anything that's like has to do with pain. The first day, of course, they pump you up, they get you excited. They're like getting you prepared mentally and in a way kind of physically to be able to get through the other side, which is really cool. Like we literally just over again would just practice on, okay, mentally, this is what I would think. He was saying like for us to say cool moss. And so, you know, you're walking through like hot coals and telling yourself cool moss will kind of keep your mind off of how hot it is. We would stand by our seats and we would kind of just pretend we're walking, and like what would you do in the process of like walking, like looking up, and like it's just literally every little detail that you can get in your mind to be able to successfully cross through that. It really got me in a good state, and I was able to cross that excited, not only excited, but I actually crossed it, and I surprised myself. I was like, wow, you actually survived this, you're okay. And in the end, I didn't get any blisters or burns or anything like that. It did sting a little bit afterward, but I was able to recover quickly, which also amazed me because usually when I get burns, I quickly blister. I feel like it could have been because I was in that high state, which was really, really awesome to kind of think about. So there was this girl that I was there with, pumped each other up, and my boyfriend was there as well. He was, you know, excited about it as well. We were both like really nervous. We were just pumping up, you know, getting excited about going, and then she was the first one to go before me, so I pumped her up. She's like, yeah. So we had this thing with Tony Robbins where he had us make a move. So we had this certain move that makes us feel empowered, that makes us feel strong. And so the coach that was next to us, she would be like, okay, make a move, say yes, and just go. And so I would pump her up too. I'd be like, yeah, you got this. And so we would cross the fire walk. And then it was my turn. I was like, oh my gosh. I realized I didn't do everything that Tony Robbins said to do. I ended up just walking very confidently and, you know, holding my head up, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually doing this. This is crazy. I'm actually doing this. And then I got to the other side and I was just like, it's over? Like, that's it? And I celebrated, and then I turned around immediately and my boyfriend was crossing, and it was just so liberating. In the end, we just felt so much energy, and where everyone was just so, I don't know how to describe it. It was really beautiful, even though it was like past midnight. It was just one of the most amazing feelings that I've ever experienced.
We just finished the fire walk. Oh my God, it's insane. How are you feeling?
I can't feel my feet.
My feet are kind of a little numb right now, but it's like really cold. It's like 50-something degrees. But oh my God, that was awesome. It went by so quick. I thought it was gonna take like an eternity, but yeah. Oh, we did it! We did it! Yeah!
That experience of doing the firewalk really made me realize the metaphor behind it. Whatever seems scary that's ahead of me is only temporary, and when I finish it, when I complete it, it's a celebration. It's really a moment to really reflect and be like, wow, I accomplished that.
We're back again, day 2. How are you feeling?
Sleepy.
Yeah, I'm sleepy too. We didn't get home till like what,
2 in the morning.
2 in the morning or so. Our Uber back to our Airbnb a little later because we did Uber Pool. We couldn't find the other person, so we spent like an additional 10, 15, 20 minutes looking for them. So we woke up like at 7, something like that. Yeah. Just trying to get pumped up. We barely got food just now. We just got here, and we're like about almost an hour late, unfortunately. But we're here. We're excited for day 2. Yay! So the second day was themed how to turn your dreams into reality, and basically they just went over like the steps on how to be more successful, how to follow through, how to use emotions in order to fuel you. Oh my god, look at this cat. This is my best friend's cat. I think he sees me and he's just like, hey, why aren't you like here with me? He's gonna be stuck in that thing. It's also like, what beliefs do you encompass in order to be able to accomplish this? If you have these limiting beliefs, of course they're going to keep you from succeeding. So what can you do to change your mindset, or even just replace that negativity with something more empowering, more liberating? The first 2 days, I did learn. I feel like I got a lot of insights and everything, but I didn't have that major breakthrough. So I was like, okay, I feel like this is kind of a breakthrough waiting to happen. So in comes day 3, and it was just probably the most life-changing one for everyone. We really dug into our limiting beliefs, our values in general, but especially our limiting beliefs. And we did this exercise where we really dug into what the worst would happen with our limiting beliefs. Everybody in the arena was just really into it and screaming and yelling at the worst of the worst that could happen if you let these limiting beliefs get to you. Even I fed off of the energy, and I don't know if it's because I'm an empath or what it is, listening to them, and of course I let myself just really feel how this would affect me if I let this happen to me, or let this really affect me in the future. The energy was very depressing, very heartbreaking, and I fed off of that, and I broke down like I've never broke down in my entire life. And then we started to get out of that, and we started to think what would be the replacement of that limiting belief. We all took some time to think about it and to really reflect on it. We got into this exercise after that where we mocked our limiting beliefs. Like, we were just like, oh yeah, like I'm not good enough, or whatever it was. And then you'll be like, that's bullshit, and that this is the actual more empowering belief, and I'm free, and you just say yes. It was really, really empowering, and we did it so many times where it was like we really got it integrated in our mind that we actually believe this. And it was really funny because even then, like, I feel like I started forgetting my limiting beliefs even more. Like, I almost completely forgot what all of them were. So I had to look back and be like, okay, what was it again? And then we would practice. And it was really fun to do this with my boyfriend. Like, I would turn to him and we would do it, and really empowering as well. It really shifted mine and his mindset on these limiting beliefs and how unreal these are. It's just not true, and how it's hold us back for so long. That experience was seriously mind-blowing for me. I really did appreciate it so much. On the 4th day, we went into how we can have more energy, how we can have more vitality, and basically just taking care of our body with eating more healthy foods, what to avoid that would cause less energy, that are toxic to you, and stuff like that. The event is over now, and we're kind of a little sad, but we're also, or at least for me, I'm really excited because we have this huge opportunity to grow after everything that we've learned. How do you feel?
Feel great.
Yeah? What are you excited for?
Food right now.
Besides that.
To new beginnings.
Yeah. We're trying to come up with like our own plan to be able to keep this momentum going after this. We signed up for like a momentum coaching session with one of the coaches. I work with Robbins. We'll see where this takes us, right?